forever will be the soul of the nation, the voice of the free.
Okay, that is Radio Nigeria for you, the home of the free. We preach peace, we preach love. All right, check your time from the studios. It is 4 minutes past 9. Let's say good evening to you. Thank you for tuning in.
This is Heart to Heart, the love and relationship program. Makes you smile, makes you love. I say love is real. Oh yeah. Heart to Heart.
Good evening and welcome to a fresh edition of the program Heart to Heart, a love and relationship program. Here we talk about love, we talk about friendship, we talk about life. If there is no friendship, there can be a relationship. If there is no trust, marriage cannot survive. Let me take it again. If there is no friendship, there can never be a relationship. If there is no trust, there can be a marriage. Marriage is not about one person. It is always about two people. And that's why trust must be established. Trust is a basic foundation of the sustenance and the growth and the maintenance of marriage. Tonight I want to basically briefly talk about friendship, the basic foundation for a long-lasting relationship. What is friendship? This is Heart to Heart, a love and relationship program that you listen to every Wednesday night on Premier 93.5 FM between 9 and 10 p.m. So if you're there tonight, you're listening to me, I'm asking a simple question. What is friendship? And I want you to answer me. Call me and tell me, or join me on Facebook at PFM 935 Ibadan. At PFM 935 Ibadan. As far as you are concerned, what is friendship? Join me on Facebook right now and let me know you're there. Adeboje Yusuf Oladameji, thank you very much. I can see you on Facebook. Adewumi Kazim, I know you're already on Facebook right now. Are you there on Facebook and you're watching me live? I'm asking you a simple question. What is friendship? Are you in a relationship? Are you married? Ìjẹ́ o ní ọ̀rẹ́? Ṣé o ní ẹnìkan tó lè fọkàn tán tó lè pè ní ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀? Ìjẹ́ o ní ẹnikẹ́ni tó lè pè ní pé ẹni yìí ọ̀rẹ́ mi ni? Bákan náà, ìjẹ́ o ti ní ẹnìkan rí tó pè ní ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀ tó fi ọkàn tán tó wá dà ẹ́? What was your experience when someone that you thought or you believed or you took to be your friend, and this person disappointed you? Not just disappointed you, this person dropped you from that level high up there. I want to be practical this night, but I've come to realize that there can't be a relationship, there can't be a marriage if there is no friendship. Friendship is a cornerstone for a lasting relationship. If we want a relationship to last, if we want a relationship to grow, you must be true friends with that person. Here we talk about love, we talk about life, we talk about relationship, we talk about love, and we talk about marriage. And friendship, if it's not there, you can't grow. You're married, you're not friends with your husband, you're not friends with your wife. You will always come to loggerheads, always argue, always fighting. Alice, am I correct with that pronunciation? But I know I got the pronunciation of Alice. Okay, thank you very much for joining me on Facebook. As you're listening to me on the radio right now, I want to feel you, I want to see you on Facebook. Let me know you're listening to me at PFM 935 Ibadan. At PFM 935 Ibadan. Friendship is a strong foundation. Friendship is characterized by mutual respect, trust, and shared experiences. You can't be friends with someone that you don't have thorough experience with. Friendship is crucial for navigating the challenges and helps in maintaining a fulfilling connection over time. When you have a fulfilling connection over time, it's obvious that the person that you have a fulfilling connection over time with, it means you know a bit, you know much about the person, or the person knows a bit or knows much about you. Do you believe in love? Do you believe in friendship? Do you believe in marriage? Tonight, let's talk about what it is to be friends and what it is to have a relationship, to have a marriage. Basically, I want you to know that if you're not friends with someone, you can't have a successful marriage. If it was just because she's beautiful, she has a godly and beautiful, lovely body structure that got you entangled with her, you could get married, do wedding, do marriage, do ceremony, do all that and start. But I tell you one thing, even if you begin to activate friendship after all the ceremony, it's going to be a great challenge for you. Before the ceremony, before the marriage, before the engagement, you must be friends. You must be real. You must be true. And if you're not true, if you're not real, that conjunction will just live for a moment. A moment could be 1 year, could be 2 years, it could be 3 years. Then it starts dropping.
It hurts to love someone and not be loved in return. But what is more painful is to love someone and never find the courage to let that person know how you feel. Maybe God wants us to meet a few wrong people before meeting the right one, so that when we finally meet the right person, we will know how to be grateful for that gift. Love is when you take away the feeling, the passion and the romance in a relationship and find out you still care for that person. A sad thing in life is when you meet someone who means a lot to you, only to find out in the end that it was never meant to be, and you just have to let go. When the door of happiness closes, another opens, but oftentimes we look so long at the closed door that we don't see the one which has been opened for us. The best kind of friend is the kind you can just be with, never say a word, and then walk away feeling like it was the best conversation you've ever had. It is true that we don't know what we've got until we lose it, but it's also true that we don't know what we've been missing until it arrives. Giving someone all your love is never an assurance that they'll love you back. Don't expect love in return. Just wait for it to grow in their heart. But if it doesn't, be content it grew in yours. There are things you'd love to hear that you would never hear from the person whom you would like to hear them from. But don't be so deaf as not to hear it from the one who says it from their heart. Never say goodbye if you still want to try. Never give up if you still feel you can go on. Never say you don't love a person anymore if you can't let go. Love comes to those who still hope, although they've been disappointed. To those who still believe, although they've been betrayed. To those who still need to love, although they've been hurt before. And to those who have the courage and faith to build trust again. It takes only a minute to get a crush on someone, an hour to like someone, and a day to love someone, but it takes a lifetime to forget someone. Don't go for looks, they can deceive. Don't go for wealth, even that fades away. Go for someone who makes you smile, because it takes only a smile to make a dark day seem bright. Hope you find the someone that makes you smile.
This is Heart to Heart, a love and relationship program. This is Heart to Heart, a love and relationship program. Makes you smile, makes you love, and say love is real. Oh yeah. Heart to Heart. This is Heart to Heart, a love and relationship program. Keep listening.
I love to worship you. Olólùfẹ́ mi, I love to worship you. Olówó orí mi, I love to worship you. Ẹlẹ́dàá mi, I love to worship you. My Lord and my God, I love to worship you. The love of my life.
Who is your love? Who is the love of your life? Who is... Okay, women say Olowo Orimi. Is it right for a man to say Olowo Orimi? Okay, once again I want to say it's beautiful to be in love. It's beautiful to sincerely understand what loving is. Tonight, briefly allow me to say this. Friendship is important. Please and please, if you are not yet married, know yourself, number one. Know that other person, number two. And number three, know if the two of you sync together. Why should you be bothered about the two of you syncing together? You should know your own cause. You should know your own values. Meaning, you should know his core or her core, that is EORE, and the other person's values. Because if your core and values and the other person's core and values don't tally, don't blend, it will be hard for you to get to a level of saying, okay, I want to compromise, I want to drop things to blend with his or to blend with her. Friendship is a process. Marriage, to get to the level of marriage, is a process. Marriage itself is a process. It is a journey. It is a travel. It is a movement. It's not a standstill. It is not happenstance. It doesn't just happen. You grow it. So, do you know who you are? Do you know where you are? Do you know where you're coming from? Do you know where you're going to? Friendship, true friendship, if indeed you're working towards marriage, friendship helps you and your partner to maintain a fulfilling connection over time. And why is that? It brings about emotional intimacy and vulnerability. Friendship makes me to be so free with you, with my, in case or whatever I have a challenge, you have a challenge. Friendship makes me look beyond the challenge, because yes, I know that is there, but I can see beyond it. I can walk with it. I can see it, but it's not affecting my wanting to be with you. Friendship makes me look above, looks through whatever it is that might seemingly look like an obstacle. Friendship allows for development of life, development of emotional intimacy, where the two of you feel so comfortable to share your thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. The moment your partner is scared of being himself or being herself, there's a problem. But friendship allows freedom. Why? Because this fosters a sense of security. I know I am myself before my wife. My wife feels so safe and free before me. Are you a husband? Are you a wife? That's what I'm talking about. The moment your wife is scared of being herself before you, not just only financially, not educationally, not maybe with in-laws and all that, even emotionally, sexually and all that, your partner should feel free to be himself, to be herself with you. Friendship also helps in the resilience in the face of challenges. When there's a problem, there's this confidence that your partner does not just only put up. There's this confidence that your partner has in you, sees in you, holds on to it. If there's no friendship, your partner cannot securely say he or she has security in you, cannot say he has confidence in you. When a relationship is built on friendship. The two people, talking about the couples right now, are more likely to support each other through any difficult times that might rear its head, because there is true friendship. But if there is no true friendship, one will be scared. Timba wonwe, Timba sọ pé mo lọ sọ̀rọ̀ láti gbèjà ẹ̀, tó bá domi gbóná lù mí ńkọ́. Not omi gbóná in the physical omi gbóná. If you're going to support, at the end of the day, hit you back in the face and disappoint you. Friendship brings about. Friendship also gives. Friendship also allows for longevity. If you and your partner, you are true friends with each other, there is no how. Whatever you have together will stay and remain for a long time. It will be sustained. Happiness will be there because you're true. I know you, you know me. Ajobara wa shere, ajobara wa deweke. Mo mọ̀ ẹ́, o mọ̀ mí, àtànra wa, àparọ́ fúnra wa. Obviously, we will be for a long time. Ṣùgbọ́n tí ìwọ àti ẹni tẹ́ fẹ́ fẹ́ra, kàbẹ́yìn tẹ́jọ́ fẹ́ra, ẹ jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ òtítọ́ fúnra yín. Ẹ lè wà fún ọjọ́ pípẹ́. Tẹ́ bá wà fún ọjọ́ pípẹ́, tẹ́jọ́ ń gbé papọ̀, ẹ̀yin méjèèjì mọ̀ pé ìdùnnú ò sí ń bẹ, ayọ̀ ò sí ń bẹ, ìrẹ́pọ̀ ò sí ń bẹ. Ẹ kò jọ ń gbé lábẹ́ ilé, abẹ́ òrùlé kan náà ni. Tó bá pe pàtí ẹjọ wà ńkó, ṣùgbọ́n nínú ọkàn yín ẹ ò rẹ́, ẹ kì í ṣọ̀kan. Ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́ bá jọ jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ ara yín, ẹjọ wà lọ́kàn bí òṣìṣẹ́ owó. True friendship brings about long-term and shared values of goals. I will understand where you're going to. I will understand what you want to do. And my own plans will definitely sink in with your plans, into your plans. Why? Because we're coming from a place of understanding. When you're not friends with someone and you get married with the person, you will have plans of, you want to live your entire life overseas, and your partner is like, why overseas? Why should I go there? Hey, just sorrow láti bẹ̀rẹ̀. And that's why the two of you are like that. That's why it's always nice to be careful before you say yes, before you say I do, before you say yes. This is the person I want to stay with. Friendship is important. True friendship activates, instigates, establishes trust and respect. If you are not friends with your spouse, you can't respect him, you can't respect her. Tí o bá jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ òtítọ́ pẹ̀lú ẹni tó ní kó fẹ́ fẹ́ sílé, ọ̀rọ̀ yóò lè wọ ìjà ní láàárọ̀, ìjà ní lálẹ́, ìjà lé ní ọ̀sán. Friendship fosters trust and respect. It allows partners to feel secure and cherished. You know me, I know you. I know when you're getting angry. I know what to do. I know when to keep quiet. I know when to talk. I know when to give you ice cream. I know when to tap your nose. I know when to tickle you. I know when to smile. I know when to hold myself and not say pim. Because I understand who you are. But the moment I don't understand who you are, the moment I'm not your friend, the moment you're not my friend, we can't grow. There can be a union. There can be a togetherness. Friendship that I'm talking about, this foundation of trust is crucial for open communication, mutual support, and a healthy, thriving partnership. Marriage is partnership. It is partnership. I bring mine, you bring yours, we think together, we reason together. I sit in to compromise. What is compromise? I drop something to accept yours. I choose to neglect my own understanding. I choose to throw away that which seemingly seems to be what I've ever believed in, to embrace that which is yours. Denying myself to embracing that which you are giving to me. That is respect. That is love. That is mutuality. That is expectancy of wanting to grow a togetherness. If there is no friendship, there can be love, there can be marriage, there can be a tomorrow.
Going great, oh yeah. Give me a pill, no give me two. One for me and my boo. Give me a sip or 2 glasses. One for me and you. Give me a shot or more. For my friends, for everyone. Give me love, share the love. Let us dance. We got love, love, love dosage. We got the love, love, love dosage. We got the love, we got the love, we got the love. We got the love, love, love dosage. We got the love, love, love dosage. Oh, na, yeah, yeah. We got the love, love, love dosage. We got the love, we got the love, we got the love. We got the love dosage. Tell me if you wanna be a friend or a foe. Tell me if you wanna be a hater like before. Or tell me if you wanna stay blessed, be happy. Cause nobody go give you everything that you want. There's no time to waste your time on top matter with no hold water. Not true, I did tell you life not this. Just leave and judge and let somebody love you. So if you wanna be loved, I am giving you my love. So you gotta be a love, be a love dosage. If you wanna be loved, I am giving you my love. So you gotta be a love. So you gotta be a love. We got love, love, love dosage. We got the love, love, love dosage. We got the love, we got the love, we got the love. We got the love, love, love dosage. We got the love, love, love dosage. Oh, na, na, yeah, yeah. We got the love, love, love dosage. We got the love, we got the love, we got the love. We got the love dosage. Oh, I just wanna love you. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I just wanna love you. Yeah, yeah. I just wanna love you, love you, love you. I just wanna love you. Oh. one for me and my boo. Give me a sip or 2 glasses, one for me and you. Give me a shot or more for my friends, for everyone. Give me love, share the love, let us dance.
This is Heart to Heart, a love and relationship program. Keep listening.
Yemisi and Bankole. They were in a relationship. They put resources together so that Bankole can travel out. Bankole did travel out. 1 year, 2 years, and 3 years. Bankole was able to settle down fully. Yemisi had a thriving business in Nigeria, and so she felt there was no need per se to jump around or to move around. Let Bankole go out there, get a better education, and he will return back to me. A friend of Yemisi definitely someday wanted to travel out as well. So Yemisi called Bankole I said, I have a friend. She'll be traveling. She has gotten papers, gotten all that, but I'm going to be assisting with some little change. So for just like 2-3 months, she will be with you before she moves to the next state. Uncle said, okay, no problem. But it's not easy, to keep someone in the house here. When they planned it, they did well. So Yemisi's friend, let me give her the name Tinuke. Got passes, got tickets, got visa, got helped, and traveled to the US and met with Banco. Banco got to the airport and picked Tinuke up. And after 2 weeks, Tinuke called Yemisi and appreciated Yemisi that thank you very much. Obami plan, Obami share everything. But while on my own right now, I'm doing fine. I'm with my sister and I'm doing fine. And Yemisi said, I can help you anytime, and I'm happy that my husband was able to help you. But after a very, 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 very good time, Bankole came to Nigeria about 6 months. Spent some time in Nigeria with Yemisi. Came home to the parents, fraternized, had a party, had links up and all that was beautiful. And Bankole had to return back to the US to continue living there while Yemisi remained here. Two months after Bankole returned to US, Yemisi called Bankole and said, I'm pregnant. Bankole, I say, praise the Lord, Yahweh Mitiloyu. And this went on 9 months, pregnancy. Bankole came around and spent and all that. He was around for the christening of the child, was around, for the growth of the child and all that. So their home was being built. They had to return again after like 4 or 5 months. Went back to the US. But someday, one time, ní ọjọ́ kan, ọjọ́ kan tí ó yàtọ̀ sí àwọn ọjọ́ mìíràn, ní Yẹ́misí ó gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tí ó fẹ́ ba ayé ẹ̀ jẹ́, tó fẹ́ dànù ayé ẹ̀rù. Ṣebí ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀ Tinúkẹ́ tó gbìyànjú láti ràn lọ́wọ́ láti travel out, láti rìnrìn àjò lọ sí ìlú òkè òyìnbó wípé kí ọkọ rẹ̀ náà lọ́wọ́ bí ọdún bíi 3, 4, 5 sẹ́yìn. Ó wá ń gbọ́ pé òun àti ọkọ ẹ̀ tó ń bímọ fún tọkọ ń wálé ní gbogbo ìgbà, òun àtọkọ òun ti fẹ́ra sí ìlú òyìnbó. ṣe ní kàyéfì, ó yà lẹ́nu, kò gbàgbọ́, ó pe ọkọ rẹ̀ lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀. Ó ní Bankole, ara mi ń gbóná, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Kí ni mò ń gbọ́ yìí? Wọ́n ní ìwọ àti Tinúkẹ́ lẹ́jọ́ ń gbé. Ṣebí Tinúkẹ́ ní pé òun àti sísítà wọ́n jọ wà níbò míì nílùú mìíràn, mi ìfẹ́ járúkọ ìlú mìíràn torí àwọn tó lè wà nílùú wọ́n lè mọ ẹni tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa, gbọ́dọ̀ ń bu àṣírí àwọn èèyàn. Sítórì lèmi sọ, ẹja dá sétò. Bankole ní pé má bínú sí mi ìyàwó mi. You know when a man will say, my dear, my wife, you are not worth me. You are more than me. You can't live with me. I have offended you. You are not just worth my type of person. Lọ́rọ̀ kan, láì fọ̀rọ̀gùn, Bankole àti Tinú, ọkọ àtìyàwó ni wọ́n nílùú Amẹ́ríkà. Ìgbà tí Tinú dé ìlú Amẹ́ríkà tó pe ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀ Yẹ́misí tó ràn lọ́wọ́ ní Nàìjíríà pé ó ṣe ọkọ ẹ̀ náà ràn mí lọ́wọ́, mo ti lọ bá sísítà mi ò báyìí àṣérọ́ ni. Òun àti ọkọ ìyẹn Bankole tó dẹ̀ ń gbìyànjú tó ń wá sí Nàìjíríà ní gbogbo ọdún, ní gbogbo ìgbà, ní gbogbo oṣù tó ń gbé ní Nàìjíríà tó ń padà sọ́hùn. Àṣé òun àti Tinú ọ̀rẹ́ Yẹ́misí wọ́n ti ń gbé nǹkan sí nǹkan. Wọ́n ti ní ọmọ lọ́hùn náà. Wọ́n ti ṣègbéyàwó rẹ́gísítírì. Wọ́n ti ṣe Jésù. Ayé mà níkà o. Ó mà ṣe o. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ìwọ ni Yẹ́misí, bí o ṣe ń gbọ́ mi báyìí, obìnrin ni ẹ́ o. Ẹsẹ̀ wo ni wàá gbé? Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló ti sọ pé ó jẹ́ kí Yẹ́misí ti lọ bá Bankole náà, ṣùgbọ́n ó ní iṣẹ́ títí ẹ̀ tó ń ṣe ń bì. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ìwọ ni Yẹ́misí, obìnrin sì ni ẹ̀ ò ń gbọ́ mi lálẹ́ yìí, kí ni wàá ṣe? If you are Yẹ́misí, what will you do? What will you say? What step will you take? What will be your decision? Bankole has been your only man. You graduated the same year. You became friends, grew friendship, got married. Your business thrived. Bankole had to further his education. You supported because he happens to be your husband. You put every penny, naira, kobo together. Got Bankole to travel out. He started his education. Along the line, he had to start working while studying. Things were not fine because he was supporting from here. He got established over there. And he will always come to Nigeria, to you. Along the line, you got pregnant. You have child one. And he was around for the christening of the child. Now you're realizing that your own friend that you helped to travel out, just for your husband to help for 2 weeks before she travels to her sister's place in New York. From, don't let me say it, not knowing that she was living permanently with your husband overseas. They got married. She even has a child as well. What will you do if you were Yẹ́misí? That's the question. I'm putting this to women. I'm not saying you should not have a friend, though. I'm not saying you should not support your friend, though. But if you are Yemisi, what would you do in this situation? Ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́ láti rìnrìn àjò lọ sí ìlú Amẹ́ríkà. Ọkọ ẹ wà nínú náà wọ́n ní pé ìjọba àrùn lọ́wọ́ kọ́kọ́ gbé lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ fún 1 week kó tó lọ bá ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ ní ìlú kejì àbí ìlú kẹta. Ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ dé ìlú náà wọ́n bẹ̀sẹ̀ ń bá ọkọ ọ̀rẹ́ ṣeré títí tó fi lóyún, tó fi fẹ́ra, tó fi bímọ. Ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ dẹ̀ send message ẹ pé o ṣé o tó ràn mí lọ́wọ́, mo ti lọ sọ́dọ̀ sister mi, o ti lọ o ṣé máa ń dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ọkọ ẹ o. Àṣé òun àtọkọ ẹ jọ ń gbé títí tó fi bímọ. Ìwọ wà ní Nàìjíríà bí distance relationship ẹja sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ lálẹ́ yìí. What will you do if you were Yemisi? Will you travel out? You already have a child. Àbí wàá kọ́ gbà ká mú pé bọ́lá ń ṣe fún ẹ nìyẹn. What will be your decision? What will you do? You can call me on 0705 093 9935 or 0806 099 4495 0806
when I think of you, I know
099 4495. I'll be back or no? You can send your message to Facebook as you're watching me right now. We have just like 2 more minutes on the show before we say a bye-bye till next week again.
early in the morning, it's you. It's only you. It's only you.
Sekinat Titi.
It's only you.
Titi Lokwe, thank you very much for joining me on Facebook.
I sleep, I see you.
Busola Adewale Queen
Oh, the beating my heart.
from Lagos, thank you very much.
Apart. I feel like I'm losing my mind. You're like the stars in the sky.
Alice,
When I look in your eyes, I believe my life is complete. 'Cause it's you.
Amma here, thank you very much. Sorry if I don't pronounce it well, I'm sorry, Alice.
Anytime I sleep, I see you.
Adeboja Yusuf Oladimeji, thank you very much.
Early in the morning, it's you. It's only you. It's only
My dear brother Victor Ajufo, Ifeanyi Chuku, you better say I pronounce that one well now.
anytime I sleep, I see you. Early in the morning,
Olatunji Dada,
it's only
thank you very much for being part of the Facebook fans.
'cause you make my life complete. It's only you.
Adedokun Lukman Adedayo,
It's only,
Adeboja Yusuf Oladimeji,
it's only you.
thank you for being part of the show tonight.
Anytime I sleep, I see you.
Drop your comment on Facebook.
It's only you.
Let's go and grow a beautiful life.
It's only you.
If you are a lady, like I told you, Yemisi, what has happened has happened. I told her that she made a mistake. If Bankole decides not to come back again, there's nothing you can do about it. The only thing you can do anything or win anything is if you have a property together. If you want to go through the law way, then you can fine him, do whatever, and get your whatever back. But if there's nothing like that, Omo Utilo. The only lesson on tonight's story, like I told her, be careful with the way you introduce. If you're a man, be careful with the way you introduce your male friends to your wife. If you're a woman, be careful with the way you introduce your female friends to your husband. That's my message. Until next week that I come your way again, I remain your soul man on radio, Dayo Adenuga. Keep your love alive and keep your head straight. I want to say good night and God bless you. We shall be linking up with our network studios in Abuja for the relay of the network news now. This is Radio Nigeria, Premier 93.5 FM. Until next week, keep your head straight and be alive.
Da, da, da.